Welcome to Know Your Money, where we will explore our relationship with money and how the psychology of it impacts our financial decisions, as everyone thinks about money differently. In our podcast, we'll be presenting a variety of financial topics in an easy-to-understand way, which we hope will assist you with managing your money. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Know Your Money. Craig, Warren, how are you guys today?
Hi, Brian. Looking good and nice and sunny. And Warren looking really relaxed today in the studio.
I am. How are you guys doing?
All good, thanks.
Wonderful.
Very good, thanks. Are you guys ready for 2024 yet?
I suppose we will be after this.
Yes.
So that's what we spoke about, Brian, in today's episode, is to prepare yourself for 2024, because it's actually started now. 23 is gone. Hopefully you achieved all your goals and your aspirations for the last year, but you need to look forward for the next year, and you can plan in the holidays, or if you are taking time off, but it's a quieter time of the year and it's a good time to plan. I've been dealing with a coach, Mike Williams, a fantastic guy for the last 20 years, and he's always had this very good habit of making sure that us who are part of the coaching course with him, which we meet every Friday morning, we make sure that we start the planning for your next year now, so you've got time. While you're on holiday, you've got time to incubate those ideas. So you do the planning now, you go on holiday, you enjoy yourself, you don't have to think about it. But subconsciously, your mind is incubating those ideas. It's actually growing those ideas, growing those disciplines that you want to do for next year, those goals and aspirations you want to achieve. The first thing I do, though, is to look at, which we do a lot during the year, is look at the Wheel of Life. And I think, Bron, you know a bit more about the Wheel of Life. Would you like to tell us a bit more about that?
Sure. So it is a tool that we will put up on our website for you. So under the Money Habits Academy, you can just go and download the Wheel of Life. And basically, each area is rated 1 to 10 in the specific areas of your life. And it's in a wheel so that you can mark off where you're at. So, for example, with spirituality, where do you feel maybe you're at a 3 or a 5, and you'd mark that off. Then for your health and fitness, where do you feel at with that? And you'd kind of mark that off. And the point of the Wheel of Life is for you to see, like, what is it that you are satisfied or dissatisfied with in your life, and which area would you potentially want to make changes to. So I think there's 8, or there's quite a few. I can read them to you. It's money and finance, career and work, health and fitness, fun and recreation, environment, community, family and friends, partner and love, growth and learning, and spirituality. And basically by finding those areas, you would then say, okay, this year I want to work on that area.
It almost sounds like the New Year's resolution list.
Sort of.
Yes, you're right. And the wheel, a wheel is hopefully round, but this wheel won't be round because you might have a 3 in an area, a 5 in an area. So when you draw it, it's all squiggly. So you say, okay, this year I'm going to work on, for example, family and health. So you take those 2 goals that might be important to you, the important ones. You see you need to work on them, and then you do something called the ideal week. You look at your week and say, right, I have these 2 goals. I have a family goal. I need to spend more quality time with my family. How am I going to do that? You think it through, you write a couple of ideas down. Let's say that idea is, okay, the easiest way for me to start this is to have supper with them every night. So every night at 7 o'clock, we'll all sit around the table as a family. That's my family goal. That family goal, you block off that 7 o'clock. No matter what happens, don't care what TV program's on, you put 7 o'clock in your diary. The family sit at the table at 7 o'clock, and you sit as a family and you talk. There's your family time. You say, okay, I need a health goal. I need to exercise a bit more. What am I doing? Well, I've got this gym membership. I've got Vitality. I'm paying for it, but I'm not using it. Right. Okay. And I need to go at least 3 times a week. I need my Vitality points. How am I going to do this? Okay. My ideal day is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to gym for 1 hour. That's blocked off in your diary, not negotiables on those 3 days. So those are your rocks that are in your diary that nobody can change. So now you've taken 2 of the portions of the wheel, and you put that into your diary for your ideal week. Now that's in your week for the whole year. You can, of course, review it, but this is getting ready for 2024. And then you take your year planner. You look at the whole year. You know you're getting X amount of leave for the year. When are you taking your leave? You plan it now. You put in your diary, I'm taking leave from this time, or I have to take my leave in December because that's when the company closes, so that's a big year. Or I'm taking 3 portions of leave, or I'm taking the odd Friday off, or I'm taking the odd Monday off, I'm having a longer weekend. So you look at the year and you say, right, I've got 15 or 20 days leave, and how am I going to portion those leave across the year? Put in your diary, right, that's when and then you of course talk as a family and work out where you're going to go. Then your envelopes come into play. Have I got money in my holiday envelope? Okay, maybe I need 4 holiday envelopes because I'm going away 4 times. And then you maybe have the big holiday in August or the big holiday in December, so you need to apportion more money for that holiday in that envelope. And then you set for the year. You know what are your 2 main goals or 3 main goals, health and family. You know where you are going on holiday, that's already in your diary for the ideal year, and you've got your envelopes to get you going.
Yeah, and I think that is an important thing to do and use. Like, there's a few people that we've spoken to, like saying, you know, the kids are on holiday now for 6 weeks. What am I going to do with them? I can't go anywhere because I can't afford it. And that is most people's reality. So if you become more conscious of these things, exactly like Craig's saying, so put it in there. And now, even if it's not to go away, but it's to have money for activities that your kids can do during December, just to let you have that break or do those kind of things, I really think it could help. And also, putting time aside for you, I think, is so important. Like you said, take a Friday or a Monday off and just relax and do nothing and take a breather in this fast-paced world that we kind of live in constantly.
But the exciting thing is planning it. You know, you plan it, you know what those areas are you're going to work on. There's a plan of action that's in place. Don't have to think about it. You know, when you're going on holiday, it's in the diary. You don't have to think about it. And then you go away on holiday, you enjoy your holiday, and all those good ideas will incubate when you come back. It's a clear, fresh way of looking at a new year.
Gives you new perspective.
So Benjamin Franklin said, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. So this is just preparation for 2024. I hope that helps give you some ideas.
Can I just see what it looks like quickly? I know the listeners will look at the website.
Yes, sure. Sorry for the shuffles.
No, it's all good. Okay. Right. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you've ever been on to like where you compare phones or compare laptops, where they have the wheel and you will have the points that it's better at than the other one. So it almost ends up looking like a spiky ball.
Yeah.
Some being higher than the others. That's what it kind of looks like for those who don't understand right now. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, guys. I mean, I always say to myself, like every week, I'm going to work less, I'm going to spend more time at home. And because I never schedule it in and actually do it, like actually plan it, it doesn't happen. So, yeah, that's something I definitely will do.
Absolutely, and I think it's a big thing is we don't put those boundaries in place. We like you said, it's a non-negotiable. Like even just saying that, I was like, oh, but I think the more you do it, the easier the boundary is. So like I have done that since working with you. Like I do have on a Tuesday that I play paddle, but I'm not going, but it's still booked out in my diary. So every Tuesday when I do see it and I put something else in place, it's like, why aren't you playing that game of paddle? So I think like it's always baby steps. So if you're not as good at it, you just have to keep going at it till you get there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think if you take 2 areas of the wheel, you don't have to go. Just take 2 areas that are important to you, the most important 2 areas of the wheel, and put that in your diary and put that as your goals for the next. And in the next quarter, when March comes about, you relook at it and see how it's going.
I agree, yeah. And you can change, if you can be strict with things. Obviously, with my little boy now, we had to understand that every night at 6:30 we bath him.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's terrible.
Yeah.
And that's a great time for, if you're all together, what a great time.
It is my favorite. That and the early mornings with him are my favorite,
So that's brilliant.
And so you can do it if you have to and you want to. Yeah.
Exactly. And reach out to us if you need some more help and guidance. So I think the take-homes from that is the more prepared you are, the better you can enjoy life. So we hope that you're ready for 2024.
And it's a fun preparation for the new year. Cheers, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed this podcast, would like to subscribe, please visit our website, www.growthfp.co.za. The information we have provided in this podcast is our personal opinion. For more detailed information, please discuss your financial situation with a financial planner.